Hey everyone, welcome back to another video of Jurassic World Evolution 3 Sandbox mode in my Lost Cretaceous park build. And today we are finally starting our new aquatic area and we are finishing off the Carnivore corner and obviously testing out a new species that comes with the new Wetland DLC. So this first part you're seeing me build right now is a part of Carnivore Corner, which obviously already has the Guanlong and the Antrosoraptors, and we are adding Albertosaurus to this corner. The reason I call it that is because it is kind of in a corner. Each enclosure has a viewing dome, and they're all carnivores, so I just thought it'd be cool to sort of mix it up and stuff. And the enclosures are all different environments and stuff. Like it looks pretty cool, honestly, in my opinion. Um, the next part of the build is the Parasaurolophus LUX cave, which is inspired by the Camp Cretaceous scene where they are all kayaking through the caves with the glow-in-the-dark paras, which I forgot to get some footage of the cave at the end of the video, like at night and stuff, where it's all lux and lit up. But don't worry, I'll do that in the next video, which will be a finishing the aquatic area off and stuff, and it will just give a proper tour of the whole area in general. 'Cause today is just what we sort of built in this episode. We're also adding the Irritator, which is a new Spinosaurid in the new Wetlands DLC, which is an awesome dinosaur, honestly. It's really cool. I really like it. Obviously, I still think the best species in that pack is Ostroraptor, but personally, Irritator is still in my top 15 of best species in the game currently, I would say. And yeah, when you guys see it, I think you guys will agree, honestly, it looks really good. See, I just wanted to get this video out because I was like, you know what, I haven't had a Lost Cretaceous build in, I think, 5 or 6 days, I want to keep it consistent, I want to try and get one out a week, like, or every half a week or whatever, something like that. The next video I upload will probably be a campaign video, but maybe it'll be another one of these, we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to what we can build. This DLC is it's pretty good, honestly. I really like the DLC. I'm not sure how I'm gonna fit the Hypsilophodon and the Ostroraptor and even the Dinocurus, which came in the free update into the park. I wasn't planning on adding them, but the thing is, I really want to use Ostroraptor just based off the fact that Ostroraptor is like my favorite species of all time. So I kind of wanna I kind of want to put it in the park, but it's just I kind of wanted to keep the park like non-feathered species. I wanted to have a few, but like very small ones, like one long Morrison Trepidus and a few pterosaurs. I didn't really want to have a lot of feathered species just because it's in a desert, it's too hot and stuff. But plans change over time, so we'll just have to see what happens in the next couple of building episodes. So I'll play some music now, let you guys watch the speed build about me talking in the background, and yeah, see you guys when the build is finished. So here we are, we have completed the speed build and added a few new enclosures to our park. So obviously we're going to start over here in a first person tour and then we'll slowly wrap around there, and then at the end I'll just detail future plans for this area of the park. So finally I have finished this whole corner, I guess, and we have the Carnivore corner, which obviously has the Guanlong, the Atrociraptors, and the Albertosaurus. So we'll start it down here. So where you come through, see the Atrociraptor enclosure, you come through this path that's sort of hidden away and covered by forest, rocks, and there's a few lights to guide your way, of course, and you get a small look out into this enclosure. Okay, this isn't safe to keep open, but you get a good look into the enclosure this way, and you can see our pair of Albertosaurs. So you walk around here, and it looks really nice all around. And then you can see this little guest area here, just so if you want to wait for your family to come back around there or whatever, you know, just whatever reasons, just for people to chill here if they don't want to go on the dome down there as well. And I've decided to use this new pathing, which has like red leaves over it, which I think looks great, honestly. It's one of my favourite path types in the game, and I've really wanted to use it, so this is the perfect opportunity to finally use it, I feel like. And then obviously, I've just put the Spinosaurus skeleton here, which I think looks really nice, honestly. I really like from here how it looks like the depth of the park just looks really good. It feels like we're kind of in a valley here. It feels very Jurassic here. I think it looks really nice and atmospheric. So firstly we'll go around here and then we'll have a look in the enclosure itself for Albertosaurs. So of course we have two. We have a green male and then we have a blue female. You can obviously see them right there socializing, which is cool to see. They're not breeding, but that's just because I didn't really want to destroy the enclosure with a nest, and it's also just because I was like, oh, we'll just keep it two. I don't think we need babies for these guys, like let's just give them a bit of area to chill. And then we got the feeder, and their enclosure starts like there's a gate there for the rangers to get in, of course, and then pretty much the rest of it's surrounded by rocks, so the only way they can get out is really up here. It looks really nice, I reckon. I think it's pretty good. I like the overall biome of the enclosure. It's very tropical, very like sort of temperate as well in a way. I think it looks really nice. So we'll get out of here and we'll just have a walk around here. So the path over here obviously is like leads by the mountains and that. You don't know what's up there. Guess holding some hands, lovebirds. Got the Jurassic Park balloon tour in the background. Yeah, it's just crazy, the atmosphere of this game. Like in Evolution 2, it was just your parks don't feel alive enough. We didn't have the balloon tours in the skies. We didn't have the zip lines at the start. Towards the end, we had the zip lines, which was awesome. But early on, we didn't have the zip lines to play with. So now having zip lines, balloon tours, being able to make like mountains that are really like high and steep just look way better as well. And it wraps around really well. So yeah, here's another good look into the enclosure. You can see them all, of course. So we'll head back over here and we'll head into the LUX cave. So this is just a Cretaceous cruise, of course, which obviously, well, hang on, probably have to wait for this. I have built a whole cave system, sort of. Not really a system, just more of a den, honestly. I can't go in front of them, so I'm just going to have to sit back for a bit. But I've added a bit of land in the cave for them to go to. It's mainly shallow water, but there is a bit of deep water, so like parts they can't access and stuff. But essentially it's just, I think, 12 to 15 Parasaurolophus, which, no babies just because they don't have LUX skins, and it's all the Camp Cretaceous LUX paras. And at night it looks really good. It looks like the cave scene. That's what I sort of wanted to recreate. It's a shame that in here the lighting isn't darker and isn't like, they can't light up in here as well, but at night it looks really good, and they still have a bit of land out there as well to play around with, so I'm going to try and get around here without these people being in my way. But yeah, we've got a few paras, they're up there right now, that's their main land on the inside, then we've got some on the outside. And I think it looks really good. We'll get out of here obviously for a bit, we'll ride the kayaks though. Switch. Okay, I can't switch vehicles for some reason. Not that one here. Let me just get out here. So obviously we've got a bunch of paras. Yeah, we're riding this. Okay, we can't ride in that one for some reason. So yeah, it comes up here. It's just very foresty. Yeah, I wanted to recreate the scene from Jurassic World. And then you got the waterfall over here, which looks really nice. It's just, yeah, I wish the lighting was a bit better. I don't know if this is seen as realistic lighting, because I feel like, because it's not like upwards. The rocks are facing more upwards, you would see how the light comes into the cave, but even the back areas would still be darker. But the whole cave is lit up and it's a little bit frustrating. But yeah, you come around here essentially, and you've got a bit of area for them to rest on and stuff, you know, nothing crazy. At first I was going to just do a normal land tour, but I was like, oh, I want to keep it kayak tour, and also because it's leading into the new aquatic area as well, building a second one, which I've mentioned in previous videos. And I was kind of hoping that this could all be land and the cave would just be water, and obviously that little bit in the middle. But then I was like, hang on, I've got kayaks, I can't have them go on land, so I've got to do this. So the plan I had before was great, it's just, yeah, can't put normal tours in the water and can't put kayaks on land, so kind of put me in a bit of a predicament. Looks good though. We'll get out of here, we'll have a quick look at the cave, top of the cave. Yeah, it's just stacked together, rocks stacked to the sides, you know, just a bit of foliage over top, nothing insane, you know, because the foliage sticks through, because these are all trees, these aren't bushes, these are like Mediterranean trees, and if they're too big they'll just stick through the roof and it just looks silly. So we'll get out here. I haven't done anything here yet, of course, but this is saved for the next video. So over here I've just put a bunch of planters to get a good look into this enclosure, you know, nothing crazy. And that goes the same on this side as well, another look into the enclosure. And then the new wetlands species pack, Irritator. We have 4 Irritators in here. We have 2 females and 2 males. The males are very brightly coloured and the females are kind of dull. We also are showing off the new trees, the new swamp-like trees, the glossy trees in here, which I think look pretty good honestly. And you'll see when we go in here, this is sort of, not really a canyon, it's just a river valley. We can see our female Irritator right there having a drink. Ah, here we go, they're all here. Another female, male right there, and then there's a male right there as well. See, they have a small waterfall with a fish feeder up there, but they don't use it that much just because they can feed through deep water, so there isn't any point of it. I just wanted to have a certain spot where they would go and eat so I can watch the animations and stuff. Oh man, that looks so good with the tour going overhead. That looks really nice. But yeah, we got 4 Irritators in here. Wrap around here, yeah, there's nothing crazy. It's a very nice enclosure. I feel like the rocks merge in with the grass, or not the grass, just the ground in general really well.
Simply touch the area of the screen.
There's one of our males. See, I think it turned out pretty well honestly, and then we have a viewing platform over here. We'll just run over there quickly and then I'll get out and do another better view. So yeah, this new DLC, I really liked it. I really like Irritator, I love Ostroraptor, Hypsilophodon, you know, there are better picks, there are definitely better picks, but I've seen other people say this, that possibly Hypsilophodon came in early, you know, it wasn't planned for this DLC initially, because they didn't want to face early backlash of Dinosaurus, so Dinosaurus got just pulled to the free update, and they decided, you know what, let's just add Hypsilophodon, it's an easy species to add. And you know, that makes sense to me, or maybe it was just going to be a 4 species pack of Irritator, Dinosaurus, Ostroraptor and Hypsilophodon, but they're like, oh, still don't want to face controversy, let's just do a 3 species pack and 1 in the free update. Just so there's people that paid for it in Evolution 2, you know, which I think's fair. I'd actually prefer them doing from every DLC now, let's say it's the same sort of one, we get like 80 or 100 build pieces or whatever, 3 new species and then 1 returning species in the free update that is similar to the DLC, like it matches. I would prefer that over just 4 species in the DLC with that 3 species being in the DLC. I would prefer that easily. Okay, I don't know what he's doing. Because then, yeah, at least those people that don't pay for DLCs will get an extra species they can use for free and stuff, and it makes it doesn't feel as bad because we're not paying for a species that should already be in the game theoretically if they had more of a workload. If they had another year to get this game out, we would have all those Evolution 2 species in game. But obviously it came out this year. But I'm happy with it coming out this year, you know, I was getting pretty bored of Evolution 2. So yeah, I really like this pattern and skin on the Irritator. I like the little crest on it, honestly, and how it's lipped. I think it looks really good. It's not, at first I was kind of like, even though this is on my top 20 for the most wanted species, I was kind of worried that, oh, it'd be too similar to Baryonyx, but I think them adding the proper Spinosaurid tail, having lips, and that little crest on the top makes it way more unique. Even just, I mean, its body shape is fairly different, but I was like, I just don't want it to be too similar to Suchomimus or Baryonyx. So yeah, obviously we've got a few. I don't know what they're all doing, they're all trying to swim. Here's our female one, sort of greyish, brownish with some orange spots, which looks really cool. And then our other male is blue with orange spots. And then our other female is more like, when we get in the sun in a sec, kind of yellow and black, not really yellow, a bit of a brown as well, I guess. But yeah, other than that, I'm really happy with Irritator. Pretty happy with how this build turned out. Obviously, I'll talk about this in a second. The free update's pretty good as well. The Island Generator update's pretty nice. These pieces are really nice. I really like how we have extra pieces for editing our enclosures now. We have the glossier swamp trees and stuff, the mossy ones. Looks really good, honestly. So yeah. In this next video, I will be building all of this. This will all get filled in. So, no facility area anymore. What I wanted to do at the start of the park, obviously, was have a facility area in this direction. But I'm just like, it'll look too bad if there's enclosures here. So let's do something different. Let's get rid of this facility area. It can go along. It can either fit in somewhere here, or it's going to get squeezed in with the hybrids, which I think would make more sense if you have more security and stuff around the hybrid area, just because you don't know how they act and stuff like that. So I'm going to put a Megalodon Lagoon here in the next episode, which go across here. I'm going to try and fit in another species. I don't know if I'll do like a small lagoon as well along here, or if I'll do maybe just a small species that's sort of like similar, likes the sort of water, has like a wetland sort of requirement, I guess. But if I can't fit it in, then it's not priority. It's just Megalodon's priority, of course, and then making the area look nice. So that will be all done next episode. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I just want to say a big thanks to everyone who watched this long into the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. You know, if you have any ideas for future builds, you know, for the hybrid area over here, just let me know in the comments. And then see you guys later. Have a great day.